And Jerry Craig's family was notified he was killed as a prisoner of war in Korea in 1950. They never expected to find or bury his body. Now one of his eldest surviving nieces in Lake Charles is getting the closure their family has long waited for. KPLC's Gerron Jordan has the story of a soldier's return home 63 years later.
All started with a phone call, and that's when he told me that the body had been found.
Anita Fields Gold is talking about the body of her late uncle, Private First Class Jerry Pat Craig. He was 17 years old when he enlisted in the Army, fighting in the Korean War.
On the 2nd of December, 1950, he was killed at Chosun Reservoir in North Korea.
That was 63 years ago today. Craig was killed at Heartbreak Ridge, and with no traceable DNA or any physical evidence to help identify him, he was buried at the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific and marked as unknown.
There's some estimated 83,000 Americans who never came home from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
Michael Mee says a team of forensic anthropologists in Hawaii at JPAC are constantly working to identify recovered remains in hopes of matching them to one of the thousands of unaccounted for veterans.
With the laboratory's technology and advancements and ability to go back and review the records of these unknown interments, they can actually compare databases, they can compare dental matches, they can compare chest radiographs and such, and sometimes they can get DNA.
They compare the different points along here, and there were 25 items of concordance between these, and that's a very high rate for just this much structure of agreement.
Far and away, this is the most rewarding, fulfilling mission that I've ever been a part of. So it's fantastic to brief the circumstances, to bring back these fallen soldiers and airmen, Marines and sailors, and meet with the families, and to be part of this whole process.
Anita Fields Gold now finds herself planning a funeral for the uncle she can really only remember from photographs. He'll be buried with full military honors at the Central Louisiana Military Cemetery in Leesville. That burial will be on December 19th. It's just a few weeks away, and it's also Private First Class Craig's 81st birthday.
For many families, there's not closure until the body comes home. We didn't think we would ever see a body. So 63 years later, we are seeing a body that's coming home.
And she wants to thank those who work in and out identifying unaccounted for servicemen and women.
I want the Army to know that I'm most appreciative of what they have done, what the whole military has done, to identify those who are no longer able to identify themselves.
It's a job that continues, honoring the many heroes of wars past and present, the wounded and fallen in graves that are marked and unmarked, but not to be forgotten.
Gerron Jordan reporting a formal burial with full military honors is planned for December 19th. That happens to be Craig's 81st birthday. KPLC's Gerron Jordan will be there and will have more reports in the coming weeks.